Good morning. Good morning. We are out of practice. Good morning. Welcome to the 21-22 Recognition Assembly. Thank you for joining us this morning as we recognize students in our community as well as our 8th graders. In a typical year, we would all be together in our gymnasium with 8th grade families to celebrate this special moment. This year, we are still not all together. Our 5th and 6th graders are actually upstairs joining virtually this morning to create more space for all of you. So, I'd also like to welcome anyone else who's tuned in from the virtual world. Thanks for joining us this morning. There'll be a number of presentations of student awards this morning. Advisors of students in 5th, 6th, and 7th grade will give those students their certificates up in their advisories. And 8th graders, you will come forward to receive any award when your name is called. Hopefully we've got that figured out. All right. We are going to start off with our troublemakers who are going to do a little performance for us.
Please stand for the Star-Spangled Banner.
Say, can you Good morning. I'm Mr. Massey, and I am the yearbook advisor for this year, and I'm here to announce the yearbook cover winners and runners-up. Each year, our yearbook cover contest is organized by our art department, Mr. Radmaker and Mr. McQueen, and they encourage students to participate, and in the month of January, we pick out the best. And there were a lot of good designs this year. It was very, very difficult to choose. So I'm here to announce first, our runners-up for this year were Reese Chapman, Avery Raymond, Shaya Kiradena, and Amy Dixon Vestal. And this year's cover, if you haven't seen it already, is very unique and very, it was a wonderful submission by Alistair Smith. The Lebanon Middle School PTO has provided gift cards for our winners, and I would like our runners-up, Reese Chapman, to come up and get a certificate and a gift card. And Avery Raymond.
The LMS Pride Awards are a precursor to the LMS Core Values Awards that are given to 8th grade students who embody our school's core values. For each of our LMS Pride core values, we will be recognizing 5th, 6th, and 7th graders based on recommendations by their teachers. These students are demonstrating what we're striving to teach, develop, and model at LMS with each core value. I have the honor of announcing the 8th graders. If you could please hold your applause to the end. All of these students will be receiving their certificates up in their advisories. For dependability, Caitlin Brown. Respect, Liana Reed. Spirit, Bella Santaw. Perseverance, Lily Descoto. Integrity, Kolya Ouellette. Dependability, Genevieve D'Entremont. Motivation, Hannah Follensby. Integrity, Sam Ledette. Integrity, Sean McCowan. Perseverance, Omar Moran. Spirit, Charlotte Smith. Excellence, Katie Clary. Leadership, Cooper Davis. Perseverance, Andrew Laporte. Motivation, Paisley Rancourt. Respect, Maria Schruck. Excellence, Catherine Saragino. Excellence, Trillium Baldwin. Respect, Logan Hudigby. Excellence, Emelina Mangini. Perseverance, Haley Ribeiro Duby. Spirit, Graham Salicki. Perseverance as well, Graham. And respect and integrity. And there's one more, dependability. Those are our 5th graders. Nice job, students.
Hi, I'm Mrs. McFarland, one of the 6th grade teachers, and I'll be reading our 6th grade awards. For leadership, we have Lydia Canelli, Carlos Antonius, and Piper Hamilton. For motivation, we have Hazel Gould, Juliana Elvira, James Barkley, and Ava Fletcher. For spirit, we have Acadia Buck, Ella Karen Hendrick, Addison Trussell, and Bo Melendy. For perseverance, we have Jennifer Ooh, Reese Spalding, Zamani Bond, and Cameron Freeman. For respect, we have Cyan Howard, Caleb Polk, Alina Apigo, and Jaden Allard. For dependability, we had Dahlia Gaffney and Evie Pilchek. And excellence, Samira Graber and Jackson Marsh. Congratulations, sixth graders.
Hi, I'm Caroline Rooney, and I'm presenting for our Birch team. For leadership, we have Ian Danon and Kalyani Jogdand. I should keep going. For motivation, we have Amy Dixon-Vestal and Julia McGee. For spirit, we have Shia Kiradena and Simon Trussell. For perseverance, we have Ethan Reed. For respect, we have Yuvi Sateh and Henry Corwin. For integrity, we have Lena Chuning. For dependability, we have Ava Polk and Grace D'Entremont. And for excellence, we have Katie Bachelder.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ms. Proctor, and I am very happy to be presenting the LMS Values Awards on behalf of the Maple team. So for leadership, we have Ben Clary. For motivation, Mallory Eshba. For spirit, Andrew Bernston. For perseverance, Graham Akmoudi. Respect, Elizabeth Mayer. Integrity, Ollie Hanna. Dependability, John Polk. And for excellence, Josie Dizon. Thank you.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Garrity. This is Mr. Armstrong. On behalf of the Oak team, we'll be doing our 7th grade LMS Pride Awards. We're going to do ours a little bit differently, just the way we talked about it. We're going to name individuals because we have several individuals who earned 2 different sort of LMS awards. All right. So our first one, and please again hold your applause, but you can raucously applause in your mind, of course, for each name. First one, Austin Engert for respect and dependability. Charlie Furland for leadership and motivation. Veronica Getchell for motivation. Victor Musioka for excellence and respect. Adish Narola for respect. Annabelle Norris, spirit and excellence. Avelina Pentella, spirit and dependability. Bennett Russell for integrity and excellence. Henry Souza for perseverance. Irina Starodubtseva for respect. Mr. Armstrong.
Thank you. And in keeping with baseball season, I'm here to close out the game. Ian Vasquez, dependability. Brianna Voracek, motivation. Ella Danahy, perseverance. Bonnie Cower, perseverance. Mai Lee, perseverance. Colby Scanlon, integrity and perseverance. Miles Terwilliger, leadership and excellence. And Jonathan Hartzell, respect and integrity.
Good morning. I'm Kim Eason, assistant principal, and it's my pleasure to assist Mrs. Liska in announcing this year's Martha A. Langell Core Values Awards, a prize given annually to a student on each academic team in our building who, in the opinion of the team faculty members, best upholds the LMS Pride core values of leadership, motivation, spirit, perseverance, respect, integrity, dependability, and excellence of our school through their attentiveness to their studies, participation in activities, and as a model campus citizen. Ms. Liska.
So when I call your name, you can come up and get your award. So for the Birch team, we have Caitlin Ty, Payson Fowler Thorson, Savannah Thorold, Christina Nee, Jacob Mon, and Elise Brown. For the Maple team, Anna Mae Hayward, Hannah Oliveira, Graham Kelly, Benji Midori, and Annie Hanna. For the Oak team, Sanvi Brahme, and Muskan Judge. Congratulations.
Mrs. Rooney, where are you? Or Miss Youssef, one or the other? You can both come up, if you're both.
Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. Marion Radmaker, American author and artist. This year, we are honoring an individual for the Sarah Lynn Courage Award who is a driven student, a compassionate and caring friend, and an avid swimmer and member of the crew team. They meet every challenge that is thrown at them with grace and determination, always with a hopeful smile. Their courage to endure, sportsmanship, and willingness to try new adventures have inspired the entire LMS student body and staff all year round. After a brief hospital stay and being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, this individual returned to school needing to monitor their blood glucose daily and give themselves insulin injections. Not once did they complain about their diagnosis or ask, why me? They jumped right back into their academics, sports activities, and strengthening their middle school friendships. They were willing to teach anyone about their diagnosis and embraced keeping well-informed about any changes. They are a true role model for any individual who has a health challenge, always having a positive attitude, perseverance, and willingness to learn and to try new things. With the help of their very supportive family and friends, they continue every day to be an inspiration to others. I am honored to present the Sarah Lynn Courage Award to Georgia Gaffney.
right, we have one more. All right, so courage, courage allows us to be better at everything that we do, and ultimately, it is one of the best ways to help ourselves be successful in life. Being courageous is not always easy. A famous author, Mark Twain, once said, "With courage, we will dare to take risks, have the strength to be compassionate, and the wisdom to be humble." Courage is the foundation of integrity. Not only does this describe one of LMS's core values, but it also describes Maple Team's recipient for this year's Sarah Lynn Courage Award. I would describe this student as kind, friendly, studious, outstanding, with a great sense of humor, a passion for dance, and unending perseverance. Her perseverance has helped her to overcome academic challenges and strive for excellence. What makes all of these traits stand out with this student is that she is able to maintain a positive attitude while managing health challenges from a recent diagnosis during 7th grade. Seizures are unexpected, and although there are signs on onset, they can occur at inconvenient times, like during a test or a school dance. She has faced added challenges by residing away from her immediate family with caring and kind extended family. To her credit, the student has faced these challenges with strength, patience, and understanding, all with a positive attitude, setting an outstanding example for the students around her who face these challenges with courage and integrity. She is a joy to see at school every day on a daily basis, and I will miss seeing her every day next year. It is an honor to present this year's Maple Team recipient for the Sarah Lynn Courage Award to Taylor Lau.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Yvette Garnham, and I'm the choral director and music teacher here at Lebanon Middle School. The John Nichols Music Award is given in honor of John Nichols, a gifted and highly respected music teacher at Lebanon Junior High School for many years. During that time, Mr. Nichols developed an outstanding music program that received local, state, and national recognition. It is presented each year to an 8th grade student who best exemplifies those qualities of creativity, dedication, enthusiasm, and leadership in the Lebanon Middle School music programs. Sometimes leadership is not the loudest voice in the group, but the one who follows through without having to be asked. This year's award recipient has been one of the most committed students in the choral program throughout the years, attending every rehearsal, leading by example, and although not always wanting to sing alto, will do so without hesitation if asked. She is dedicated, hardworking, and committed to doing the right thing, and that is something I appreciate. Enthusiasm comes naturally to this young person. She's able to show enthusiasm in a responsible, mature way, and that is through her music making. She is focused and determined to do things correctly and doesn't make a scene when something goes wrong. I have appreciated this person so much through her calm demeanor, her dependability, and her determination to be accurate. I respect her encouraging others, being a role model, and following through with what is asked. I hope that she continues to sing and follow her musical journey through high school, as she's a talented young person with so much potential. It is my pleasure to award the John Nichols Music Award for Chorus to Kaylee Cross.
Hello, folks. My name's Christian Terry. I'm the band director and one of the music teachers at Lebanon Middle School. So I have the honor of awarding the band award, and I'm extremely proud to be working with this student these past 2 years. The student is always somebody you can count on, and is somebody who always gives their absolute best in every aspect of music. This student is an avid member of both concert band and jazz band, and the student provided several music examples that the rest of the band could follow. Whenever I needed the student to double on another instrument part, the student took on that challenge head on and always gave it their best effort. This student exemplifies everything it means to be an LMS musician. The student is always ready for rehearsal, always providing a good example for their peers, and is always willing to go the extra mile to help the ensemble succeed. This student is heavily involved in many other musical activities that help this student succeed. I'm so proud to know this student, and I know they will continue to be amazing in everything that they do in high school and in their career beyond. It is with great pleasure that I present this year's John Nichols Award for band to Preston Rayum.
Now we're moving on to the Presidential Awards. The Presidential Awards for Achievement have been given for 60 years. These awards at Lebanon Middle School represent our students that are academically doing their best and have achieved high honors throughout their time at Lebanon Middle School. I'm going to call you up. I'm going to give you your certificate. We're going to line you right up here, and then we're going to give you a thunderous applause at the end. So these are our Achievement Awards. E-names? If you go right by that gray line, we're going to line you right across. Peyton Breelove. one thunderous applause. Your parents don't want to be here at 4 in the afternoon. Elise Brown. Kaylee Brown. Kaylee Cross. Payson Fowler Thorson. Annie Hanna. Anna Mae Hayward. Samuel Herring. Benji Midori. And Hannah Oliveira. These are our Presidential Achievement Awards. Nice job, guys. Our next group are the Presidential Awards for Excellence. These students had overall A averages for their 2 years at LMS. They also scored the highest they could on all of their state assessments and other instruments that we give at our school. Let's hold our applause to the end. We will do the same thing. We'll line them right up as they come up. Sanvi Brahme. Graham Kelly. Lauren Maloney. Jacob Mon. Sarah Smith. Caitlin Ty. Mariana Utel. These are our Presidential Awards for Excellence. All right, guys. Head back. Good job. Okay, if you could bear with me just a few more moments before we start recognizing our 8th graders. As you know, this group has had an interesting middle school experience, from remote schooling in 6th grade to lots of disruption in 7th grade, and then a slow shift back to normalcy, I guess, almost in 8th. Your experience will be unique, and you all will be the 2 groups that really know what took place in our walls the last 2.5 years. So before we celebrate them, there's a few other people we should celebrate, our adults in our community, and thank them for the hard work and perseverance this year, working on behalf of you students. So thank you, colleagues, throughout the building. I want to give a special thank you to our office staff, colleagues, and my fellow administrators. We can't do this work without them, and we appreciate them. We also have a number of adults who are graduating with you today, and we want to wish them all well. Several staff who are retiring. There are 4 educators up here that represent about 80 years of education combined. I want to thank you for your care and service to our students and the families of Lebanon. Our school community will miss you and wish you all the best. Thank you, Mark Perry, Debbie Groveman, Joan Hill, and Maggie Pyer. Thank you. I'd also like to specially recognize another retiree who's been instrumental in the success of our school as of late. Although the life of a school nurse is pretty interesting to say the least, these last few years, I don't think interesting is just the right word. Maybe erratic is better. She's kept us well, she's kept us safe, and has been a tremendous partner to me personally since the start of the pandemic. Thank you, Nancy Pageau. Appreciate it. Okay, 8th graders, I know not all of you were here in 5th grade. Most of you were. I issued you a challenge when you were 5th graders. I have no idea if any of you still remember the challenge that I issued you. It was this. It was take care of each other. It was be attentive to one another. It was support our LMS family. And it was to make each day the best day ever. Now, I know some of you were not here for that, but I'm sure you do remember a couple of days ago, I did talk to you about the importance of a first impression. Remember that? So I thought that was important considering they were heading up to Lebanon High School to kind of meet people for the first time. Certainly some of you brushed that advice aside. That's okay. Others I know listened. Thank you. But you all know, I'm sure at this point, you don't get a first impression do-over. It just doesn't happen. In most video games, you get a do-over, but in first impressions, they're not like most video games. So when the 4th graders arrived on Monday and the 6th graders that are coming to school at LMS next year, I talked to them about their first impression and urged them to make a good first impression to their new peers that are going to be 8th graders next year, and for their 5th grade teachers, right? I myself was even reminded just yesterday of the importance of a first impression. I was reminded a number of years ago of a first impression I gave where I had a wrinkly shirt on. Just wasn't good. I could have done better. So a first impression is helpful for your future. However, we should reflect a little bit on your past today. When I started as principal at Lebanon Middle School, I started my first impression with the staff with why I got into education. My path was no different than many teachers. It was the teachers that I had that shaped me and inspired me to get into education. There are always important people in your lives, students, that model and teach you. For some, it's parents. For others, teachers, coaches, you know. At the end of the 2018 school year, I shared a story about a teacher that I had named Mr. Clark. Great person. Today, I want to tell you about a different teacher, a guy named Mr. Marion. We called him Coach Marion. He was a teacher for 4 years during middle school for me, and then a colleague for 10 years. Coach was one of the most positive and optimistic men I knew, ever. He was the type of person that made you feel better just having a conversation with him. When you left his classroom or office, you felt like you could take on the world. He was that type of person. Now, there are 2 lessons that Coach Marion instilled in us in middle school. These 2 lessons stuck with me. Maybe they'll stick with you. I'm going to try. I tried first impression. I'm going to try these 2 lessons, and then it's on you all, okay? Lesson number 1 was always represent your best. Anything less was a direct reflection on yourself, your family, your team, and your school. He had a sign on his door that said, and I walked by this 100 times, it read, pride in yourself, pride in your family, pride in your team, pride in your school. And this is what it meant to me. It meant if I showed up without my homework to class, I probably didn't put in my best effort. And that reflected poorly on me. Or if I got off the bus for a game swearing, while the other team's coach is welcoming us to their school, I probably wasn't representing myself very well. If I left the lunchroom and I didn't clean up after myself, well, then it looked poorly on me. Lesson number 2 was to leave it better than you found it. Leave it better than you found it. This meant no matter what, wherever you are, you leave it better than you found it. For example, when you leave the classroom, tuck in your chair, put anything away that needs to be put away. After lunch, you pick up after yourself and even others if necessary. If you use or borrow something, you return it in the same condition or better. So lesson 1, always representing your best, speaks to our LMS Pride core values. We've tried to instill these values in you. We hope we have. They will serve you well later in life. Lesson 2, leaving it better than you found it, is really a question I have for you. Did you leave your classrooms neater than you found them?
It's kind of a mess right now.
Did you model our values for our younger students? Are you leaving a positive legacy on our school and for those students that come after you? You, students, need to reflect on these questions. I'm happy to talk later if you want to debrief, and we can do that. But you know what? You still have some minutes left today. If the answer is no to some of those questions, you've got a little bit of time left to really leave it better than you found it. And some of you, I've had individual conversations with, and I talk about a positive goodbye. I hope you have a positive goodbye today. The high school has already seen your first impression. You don't get it back, no do-over. However, there's still hope to take on those challenges I gave you in 5th grade. You do get the opportunity to take these 2 lessons with you. Number 1, represent your best. And number 2, leave your next school better than you found it. And that is my wish for you. Okay, here we go. We're going to recognize our 8th graders. Now, bear with us, right? We're going to try this and make sure we do it right. All right, so students, as you come across and get your certificate, we're going to have your teachers lined up from your team, and you're going to walk right around and then go sit, okay? And I will hand you your certificate. So we need the Birch team teachers down here. And if you would like to come down and do the handshake line. We're ready when we get our teachers ready.
All right, Birch team. Isabella Allen. Keston Avery. Kyla Avery. Alex Boardman. Emily Braley. Emily Braley. Annalise Brown. Annalise Brown. Isabel Caffrey. Caleb Charbonneau. Lindsay Church Cole. Grace Clancy. Jacob Claudia. Okay. Jacob Claudia. Kimberly Cushman. Ryder Desnaris. Ben DiRenzo. Christopher Dozier. Alexander Eastman. Jacob Elvira. Taylor Ferris. Payson Fowler Thornson. Georgia Gaffney. Josh Garcia. Clara Grace. Zane Halstead. Lydia Hamilton. William Healy. Oliver Hermanson. Jacob Mon. Nung Nguyen. Go. Nung Nguyen. Christina Nee. Harper Rancor. Jaden Robb. Arrow Sawyer. Caitlin Ty. Savannah Throw. And Jason Wood. That's the Birch team.
Okay, well, welcome again. I'm going to dismiss the Birch team in a moment, and we're going to start over to the Maple team. So, Maple team teachers, can you come on down and line up, please? Second. All right, we'll go ahead. Everybody looks really excited. So, Alexa Adams. Okay, we have Alexa's not here. So then we're moving right on to Liliana Adams.
There we go.
Mahamir Amin. Noah Ashe. Chase Banker. Mazir Baharelis. Kaylee Brown. Dylan Cannon. Augie Church Cole. Gio Cologne. Kaylee Cross. Laura De Silva. Reagan Diaminico. Charlotte Edmond. Ryan Estes. Jade Frame. Amelia Gallagher. Sam Gaudette. Angelo Goodwin. Oscar Gulich. Annie Hanna. Abby Hansen. Kevin Harkins. Caitlin Hastings. Anna Mae Hayward. Samuel Herring. Jacob Poisington. Kaylee Howe. Jaskaret Kaur. Graham Kelly. Xander Koff. Aiden Kroll. Noah LaHaye. Taylor Lau. Colby Leonard. Zach Lewis. Benjamin Midori. Lauren Maloney. Gabriella Martin Bissett. Logan Mason. Helena Milcars. Dylan Moore. Hunter Morgan. James Murphy. Hannah Oliveira. Alexis Pierce. Kaylin Rappaport. Avery Redmond. Joseph Romero. Maddie Sandville. Maddie Shores. Sarah Smith. Brooke Walker. Caroline Weber. Lacey Whitcomb. Lydia Williams. And Blaze Wan.
And now it's time for Oak Team. Eden Ames. Oh. One more moment, sorry. Teachers. We need Oak teachers. Now it's time. Eden Ames. Mina Antonius. Abigail Alk. Riley Berry. Madison Bradshaw. Sanvi Brahme. Peyton Breedlove. Garrett Brown. Reese Chapman. Kaylin Clark. Audrey Cody. William Cross. Aubrey Donahue. Lillian Estes. Colby Fratzel. Victoria Gifford. Andrew Hansford. Jack Hebert. Owen Hoy. Muskin Judge. Ethan Leland. Andy Lindquist. Olivia Mosley. June Nicholson. Kira O'Doherty. Patrick O'Neill. Aiden Osmer. Nicholas Pace. Preston Rayu. Josh Rich. Aaliyah Rogers. Dave Sate. Lodi Schultz. Ella Sussman. Eating Tan. Abigail Trumbley. Mariana Utel. Dylan Wilson. Jenny Wood.
So this is the class of 2026.